haven't seen y'all in a long time. I'm sweaty because I just ran outside and it's probably 90 degrees. But I went out there to meet my mail person because I ordered this printer. And I'm so happy it's here because, you know, I am officially, I haven't talked to y'all. I have to update y'all on so much. First of all, let me walk out here because I have someone to introduce y'all to, okay? I'm trying to get this lighting right. Turn on living room lights. Okay. Have someone to introduce y'all to, right? And it is my cat, Luna. Say hi. Say hi, Luna. Say hi to YouTube. Say hi. She likes being under this little table over here. Say hi. Say hi, everybody. Look at her trying to get down so she can come rub me. Okay, she wants to show off for y'all now. Say hi. Say my name is Luna. I got her to, you know, keep my son company mostly. But yeah, she's really sweet. So the second update is that I am officially a homeschool teacher. I registered my school. This is where my son sits. I just ordered him this little wobble chair, and this is supposed to basically make kids, you know, stay more engaged with doing their work because they can still like move around while they're working. So yeah, this is his little clipboard of work that he's doing today. There's about 6 pages on that. Okay, I feel like I have to relearn how to vlog now because I haven't vlogged in so long. But anyway, this is just going to be like an update video because I haven't been up here in forever. It's been like, what, 3 months that I haven't been really active, maybe longer. I don't even know. But yeah, I have a new cat. Her name is Luna. She's about 1.5 years now. But I've only had her for 3 months. I'm a homeschool teacher now. My son is really enjoying homeschool and he prefers to be homeschooled. Like, he tells me all the time he doesn't want to go to public school or any school. He just wants to stay here and do his work. So therefore, I just ordered this printer right here because I'm about to have to print out a lot of work for him to do over, you know, a few years. Because I'm not getting my hopes up that this thing is just going to last forever. Because I know, like, newer models of these devices don't last. My mother has a printer and she doesn't print that much like I'm about to have to be printing. So I'm sure, like, it doesn't really compare the amount of papers that I'm going to have to print out. But I created, let me show y'all my little book. I'm trying to talk fast so I can turn my fan back on. But yeah, all this in here is like teacher stuff. Because I've been homeschooling for a few weeks now. So I have, like, you know, different things that I have to keep track of. And you really don't have to do this, to be 100% honest. The more I was like researching homeschool, they really aren't that strict about the stuff that you have to do. But I just like order and stuff. So it's like I'm gonna go ahead and utilize all the things I can utilize when it comes down to homeschooling. Like when you look at my ChatGPT, they even tell you, like, yeah, you're really into homeschooling your son. Like, I asked ChatGPT to describe me the other day. Look at this little gnat flying around. I guess he's flying back here because there's a light. But yeah, my sister was like, you should ask ChatGPT to describe you. I'll try to put it right here on the screen what it said. But yeah, they were like, you're really into this homeschooling stuff because I don't know, I just feel like it's your kid. Like, why not invest in their education? So anyway, I created this folder and I have a bunch of different subjects. I have a book for his attendance because that's like the main thing that they require that you have. So I have a book for that. Then I have reading, mathematics, science, social studies, spelling, what is this one? Oh, and health and safety. This one, I don't know what I was trying to put in on this folder, but I have to label it. And then I have tests and quizzes, and then I have one for field trips because I'm gonna like take little pictures of stuff that we did that was educational basically. So yeah, and then I have some more stuff back here. And basically what I do is just print out a bunch of different like reference pages, pretty much like things like, you know, the multiplication table and just certain things that he can keep referring back to. This one is like adjectives, and he's really good at like basically everything. Like, he doesn't officially need this stuff, but he doesn't know like the terms or the terminology of it all because of course he just was born a few years ago, like, so he doesn't just know like what things are called. This little gnat flying around is really about to get on my nerves because there haven't been any gnats in my house for days, and now I'm just seeing one. But anyway, yeah. So these are all of like the reference little pages, like sight words. He said that he wanted to learn about volcanoes because I asked him what would he be interested in learning about. So I printed out some stuff about that and like a description of how volcanoes work. Like a little diagram of what the parts of a volcano are. Then I have one that's like, you know, fruits, vegetables, stuff like that. Basically the, what do you call this? The pyramid, the food pyramid. Then I have like this, some little sight words, the multiplication table. Why is it hard to say that word? Why can't I say it? It's probably my tongue ring. Multiplication. Wow. Then I have just little, you know, basically random stuff. It's not any like rhyme or reason to this right now, but I just wanted to use these little clear pages to like keep these clean and everything. So yeah. But then back here, this is like his actual assignments are in here. And I need to print a lot more. We've already like used most of them, but this is where I keep all of his actual worksheets. So for example, I have like this, a little worksheet for synonyms, and he already has this like down. I got lucky because I don't really have to just like teach him super hard, but I just want to have the material that he needs to be like fully, you know, educated. So on top of him watching educational videos on YouTube or just on the internet, it's like this will be really beneficial for him, and he really is enjoying this. He tells me every day, oh, I love my homeschool. And also, when you're a teacher, you have to like, you know, of course, keep it fun when you're teaching young kids. So what I have done is bought a bunch of different stickers, and I have like a reward board. And he can do like extra credit sometimes. I'll give him these little faces when he does extra credit, and like there's another part of the chart where he can like put this when it's just extra stuff. But then when he's doing like his assigned projects or homework, he can get other types of stickers. Like for example, one of the things on the not the mood board, what am I talking about? One of the goals on the reward chart was a pizza party. So I went and bought like these little pizza stickers. You can get most of this stuff from Dollar Tree. You don't have to just break the bank. But yeah, he earned his pizza party. And then just for other projects or homework, I'll just give him the more normal stickers like these. So yeah, it's really been fun. And it makes you stay consistent by having that chart, because it's like, okay, I have to give him a sticker today so he can, earn what he's supposed to earn. So that will, light a fire up under my butt to like stay consistent with actually assigning him work, and not just like saying, oh, watch something on YouTube. Like, I don't ever do that since homeschool has began. But I know it probably would be really easy to just, slack and be like, oh, well, no homework today or whatever. But I want to just stay consistent, so that chart helps me to do that. But yeah, it's been really fun. Like, I know I don't know everything yet. I'm just starting literally like this month. Was it this month? Or yeah, this month is when I'm like officially starting homeschooling. But yeah, this whole thing has been in the works for like over a year, because you have to basically alert the non-public education department and let them know that you want to do a notice of intent to homeschool. And that's like step one. You have to show them that you have a high school diploma or equivalent in order to be a teacher. And then you have to come up with a name that's not already taken, and try to make it sound pretty official, so that it's not just like, oh, mommy's room. Like, you don't want it to, look stupid, like when they grow up and they have to show this on potential applications or just other things, transcripts or whatever you want to call it. You don't want it to sound too like silly, so you have to like make up an authentic sounding name, but you can't use certain words. Like, you can't put like academy or something like that, but it's a bunch of rules that you have to follow to get this started. But yeah, I've really been enjoying it. I'm proud of myself for doing this, because I always have hated school, to be honest. My son isn't here, by the way, so he doesn't hear me saying this, but I have always hated school myself. But now that it's like my child, of course, I see like the benefits of them learning about certain things. And I also have like real life stuff. Like, when I'm teaching, I'm going to teach about money. I'm going to teach about like, responsibility and real life stuff. Not just, oh, how do you spell this, or what's 2 + 2? Like, no, I want to teach about stuff that he needs to know about budgeting and just certain things like that. So yeah, it's really been fun. I've been wanting to tell y'all about it so bad, but I've just been like, I don't know. You know how you just get in the mood and you don't feel like doing something, even though it doesn't necessarily bother you. You just don't want to do it anyway. But yeah. Anyway, I'm not going to talk y'all to death about this, because I'm sure this video probably won't even get that many views. But yeah, I'm officially homeschooling, and I'm enjoying it, and my son's enjoying it. His father has always wanted him to be homeschooled as well. So, I mean, it's like a win-win situation. Everybody is in agreement that this is the way we want to do it. I know that homeschooling gets a bad rap, but I don't understand why people feel that way, because if you would trust a teacher or teachers to teach your child something, why wouldn't you trust yourself to teach your child something? Like, I hate when people are like, oh no, homeschool is just disgusting. Like, if you look at certain comments, you'll be like, what? Like, why are y'all going off about homeschool like this? Now, I could see if you just weren't teaching your kid anything, or you really aren't like an organized person, or you're not like I don't know, eligible to homeschool, but it's like, if you're gonna do a good job, I don't see the problem. And also, I feel like you should know the level that your child is at, and if they're gonna need like really repetitive, like, do this every day, like, you should know if your child needs that special like attention and they're gonna need multiple teachers and stuff. But I feel like my son has always been really intelligent and he comprehends very well. So it's like what was the word that he used the other day? Oh, so for example, now he's 6 years old, right? Why did he just walk in my room like, oh, this is an amalgamation of such and such? I'm like, what? An amalgamation? Like, he just comprehends very well. And like the stuff that he says actually makes sense. So it's like, yeah, I don't really have to just go overboard with teaching him stuff. But of course I'm gonna like try to really do my best to just make sure that he's prepared for life. And I mean, I know you can never be fully prepared, but as far as education, I feel like I'm doing just as good as my schools did with me or did with other students. So yeah, I don't see an issue with homeschooling. I feel like there's just so much going on in the world. I would prefer to keep my child at home where I can, you know, monitor him and actually see what he's struggling with and maybe focus on those things versus just like always having to run up to a school and be like, oh, you know, what's going on with him, or what is he struggling with, what is he good at? Like, no, I want to see all that so I can explain things in a way that I want them to be explained. So yeah, but anyway, I'm not going to talk y'all to death. I'm about to go ahead and hook up this printer. Putting the ink into my printer. This is where it's filling up. Can't really see it, but it's like right here. Guess I got some ink on my finger, but I was confused about how to do it because I don't want to call these ink cartridges, but it was called like a print head or something. I had to put those into this piece, so I was watching a YouTube tutorial. And you just basically lift it up and then it just drops into there and you close it back. Yellow is pouring in there faster. Okay guys, so these are all of the worksheets that I just printed out. I'm finally done separating all of these worksheets. The subjects are writing, math, spelling, social studies, science, shapes. This is going to be like physical education / gym. Parts of speech, reading, history, and what was this one? Oh, health. So yeah, this is everything. This was a lot. But this is gonna last a while before I really have to like go in and like find more stuff to print. But yeah, y'all, I'm really like proud of myself for doing this. But anyway, I'll see y'all probably on the next vlog. And if y'all want to know more about homeschooling or like what I do to print out these papers, or you want to see more in-depth stuff about what I'm, you know, printing out, let me know and I'll make another video, because this is kind of my life now. It's just, you know, being a homeschool teacher and still working my little other job. So yeah, see y'all. I'll talk to y'all on the next vlog.